so fetch.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Kaiya, and today we are going to be taking a listen to the Norwegian black metal band Emperor, and I'm really excited about this. I asked y'all in my Discord and got some suggestions from y'all on YouTube of what songs to listen to, and I got Svartr, the Oath in parentheses, and Entrancemperium as the two that were most highly requested. So that's what we're going to listen to today, the first two tracks off of their 97 record, Anthems to the Welkin of at Dusk. Tongue twister. I'm really excited, and I know y'all are too. So Emperor, I've heard really good things. I've heard that these are that they're one of the best black metal bands that kind of started. Did they start the genre? Did they what was their history? I know that they're very important for the history of black metal. That's what y'all have told me. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please feel free to do so. I post weekly videos documenting my metal journey as a brand new metalhead. If that sounds interesting to you, then join my community. I also have a Discord if you want to join. It's called the Moshpit. There's an invite link in the description, as well as my PO box if you want to send something to be featured in our monthly metal unboxing videos. I need a breather. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the video. So the recording I'm going to listen to this song off of literally is the Oath and Entrancemperium together, flowing together in one recording. Owl noises. Ooh. Much darker tone change. So right off the bat, I know this is the first song off of a record. So the first two kind of set the tone for this record. I'm already really into it, but right off the bat, it's giving me Agalloch, and Opeth kind of ethereal vibes, and I like that they're playing a lot around with owl noises and various little harmonic things, and now there's a very low choir that's kind of fading in. Really like how they're setting the tone of this record. I'm already into it. Ooh. This riff section, the ba-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, love it. I love it so much. It's so... Oh, and I love that there's like I don't know, they're like going down the guitar and it's like coming and swooping here and then kind of like finishing here. You know what I'm saying. I really like what they're doing. I love the vocals too. I can't understand what he's saying, but it's very like reverbed out, very spacey. And it's kind of giving me, it sounds weird, it's kind of giving me King Diamond. Obviously, I know not with vocals, but just the vibe is, in some sort of way, I'm getting King Diamond. I really like this so far. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! I'm overwhelmed. Sorry, I have to take a break. I'm overwhelmed. It's also bothering me that I just realized I'm not in front of my green screen. I'm sorry. It's like just after New Year's Eve and I'm so on a food coma right now, girl. I can't even tell you. Oh, God. I'm overwhelmed. I honestly, this is like such a different sound than what we just heard. And the transition right before this like super speedy, true black metal sound was very like Moon Sorrow-esque. I just did a Moon Sorrow reaction to a 30-minute song of theirs. I don't remember the title off the top of my head, but it was very medieval and kind of, this reminded me of it a little bit. It was kind of like this, not marching band-esque, like transition, but it was very medieval. Really interesting. I'm assuming now we're into the second song, Yea Entrancemperium. So I have you ever seen Emperor live? And have they done these two songs together? Because I want to know what that experience was like, because I finally got to see some black metal in Oklahoma with Black Anvil and Dark Funeral. So that was a really interesting experience. Okay. I'm already sold on Emperor. Y'all just can know that right now. I already like it. Whoa! What is happening in this song? There's so much that my brain is trying to process. I can't hear his vocals at all. I'm assuming that's like typical for like some black metal recordings. I've heard the whole like tool shed, like the worse it sounds, the more black metal and better it is. But I can't really hear his vocals very well. But Spooner's got to tiptoe into his crate. Okay. Good boy. That's a good sting. I love the guitar riffs that's going on here. It's just like holding down the fort, but nice, like deep notes. So it just keeps you in this state while all this craziness is kind of going down. I feel like we're kind of in this like Alice in Wonderland sort of thing where we're going down like some sort of tunnel and we're like spinning and spinning, and it's kind of disorienting in a way. There's just so many different things that are happening, which is such a great contrast to how the record starts with The Oath, which is very like peaceful nature sounds, and then it kind of builds. So it's very interesting how this is all kind of coming together. I love the build of it, and I'm assuming that the end of the record is, it probably starts really strong, like the last song, and then probably goes maybe back to those nature sounds. You let me know, because you know how much I love when a record, you can play it all the way through and then it goes right back to the top, almost like a loop, and it's just nice. Okay, the other thing I wanted to do is turn this down, because Bubba, let me tell you something. This is loud in my headphones. Whoa. Wow. Ugh. Wow. Just gotta say, that's such a gorgeous way to like open up a section of your song. Sorry, I know I'm pausing it again, but I just loved how they built it up. Then they had choir, really high, like synthy choir come through, and then they had like these nice human, like you could tell the difference. It was obviously their vocals, and by human, it was just like such a contrast to that synthy choir. Beautiful harmonies up front. And then they kind of change the groove. So this is such a nice groove pocket that they're about to end off of. Still keeping those harmonies there. I love when a band does that. This is like so in the pocket. Nice. Jesus. What the heck? What the heck? I'm speechless. I actually don't know what to just articulate my thoughts. Oh my god. And that's only the first 2 songs. Technically the first real song, because I feel like The Oath was more of a, introduction. Oh my lord. I also love, so they do have a keyboardist, or at least they used one for this record. And I love how in the end, when they're doing all the really fast, changing of the notes, you can kind of hear. It's kind of reminding me of The Who. Baby O'Reilly, in the beginning, the da-na-na-na-na-na kind of keys. It's kind of reminding me of that. There's so much going on. Right after this pocket that they had, they then changed it immediately to go back to that classic black metal in your face sound. Also loved the immediate stop and then bringing it back in. Yeah, I'm here for it. Moon Sorrow, Agalok, Opeth. That's what I'm getting as far as vibes go. Honestly, never thought I would like this kind of music, but here we are. Transition from the intro into Entrancemperium is too great to not have these 2 tracks on one vid. Yeah, I listened to it together, so both songs together, so we could just experience them as one whole song, basically. One of Euronymous' last contributions to music, forever engraved in Emperor's Riff on Ye Entrancemperium. Long live the Kings of Black. This album is a work of pure art, ultimate perfection. It was my door into black metal. Nice. Hail Emperor. The clean guitar at the start is amazing. Never heard this before. The pinnacle of black metal. Best black metal albums ever. Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people said. About this record was that Emperor as a whole band is just one of the best black metal bands to come into the scene. Okay. We're just gonna look at these lyrics and see if anything pops up. So it came out July 8th, 97. Sameth and I San. 8 songs. Nothing on this, of course. Oh, let's see. Hark, O night spirit, father of dark self, from within this realm wherein thou dwelleth, by this lake of blood, from which we feed to breed. I call silently from thy presence as I lay this oath. May this night carry my will, and may these old mountains forever remember this night. May the forest whisper my name, and may the storm bring these words to the end of all worlds. Oh, this is straight poetry. Okay, let's see what Ye Entrancemperium is. Drawn towards these lands again, seeking death in sacred soil, I ride the longing winds of my blackened soul, growing stronger once I enter my empire beyond. Imperium, behold my coming. Ooh. So this is an unreviewed thing, but it says Ye Entrancemperium is co-credited along with Isan and Sameth to the late Mayhem guitarist Oystein Euronymous Arseth, as the song's opening theme was taken from an unreleased Mayhem song? Whoa. Opening theme was taken from an unreleased Mayhem song. What does that mean? Okay, let me see what this album, let me see if there's anything on Wikipedia about it. So Wikipedia says Anthems to the Welcome at Dusk, goodness, is the second studio album by Norwegian black metal band Emperor through Candlelight Records. Album was recorded in the Greek Hall in Bergen, Norway. Opening guitar riff to Yay Entrancemperium is taken from an unnamed Mayhem song. As such, Mayhem guitarist Euronymous is credited in the album liner notes, even though he was murdered 3 years before the album was written and recorded. A recording of this unfinished track can be found on the Mayhem bootleg Ha Helm Zaleg. Okay, question. Is this bootleg Ha Helm Zaleg, is that the one with their lead singer's head, the suicide photo? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Is that the one with that? And then also, is Euronymous, is he the one that was stabbed 23 times? I think that this is slowly what I'm learning about the history of Mayhem. And I'm starting to watch like some metal documentaries and stuff that are like on YouTube so I can learn more of the history. And that's kind of something that I was told. I think Euronymous is the one that got stabbed. EP Reverence, which included the track The Loss and Curse of Reverence, was released as a teaser for the album. Anthem showcases a faster, more guitar-driven performance with less usage of keyboards and more clean singing and blast beat style drum work. You could still hear the keys though. It was, I obviously haven't heard anything else from Emperor, but it was subtle. I actually really liked it in comparison to bands like Children of Bodom and some King Diamond stuff. It was more subtle. The album's musical approach is explained on the back cover. Emperor performs sophisticated black metal art exclusively. As well, the album's lyrical themes began to move away from nature and satanic elements and began to incorporate more mystical themes. It definitely sounded more mystical. I could still hear the nature themes. That's what I was getting. I mean, the owl hooting kind of gave it away, but I was getting Agalloch, Moon Sorrow kind of vibes. So, yeah, people really highly rated this record. So I'm here for it. Anthems to the Welkin of Dusk. Let me know what you think about this record. What do you think about Emperor? And what is your opinion of them as far as like the history of black metal? I'm genuinely curious because I haven't really dove too much into black metal. It's been a lot of like thrash metal, death metal, and some various other things. So I'm here for it though. I really liked what we dove into with Emperor. So I'm definitely gonna have them more on the channel. I'm kind of experimenting more with like getting a little bit more shorter videos out because I know that the longer ones can be hard to handle for some of y'all. So just be patient, okay, girl? Be patient. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on Emperor. What do you think about them? What do you think about these two songs we listened to today? Thank you so much for watching. If you want to subscribe, I would love for you to join my community. You can also, again, join my Discord or my send something to the P.O. box if you want to. That's all down in the description. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.